Hello friends, this is K. Puneet. My registration number is 17BEC0254. Now I am explaining my digital assessment 1 in CAOA. And coming to here, this is the block diagram of the microprocessor here. And my IC number is PIC16LF150 by 8. And this is the main core block diagram of my IC number. And coming to next, here this is the given internal diagram of each and every block of the diagram, and this is the MCU clock source. And coming to next, here this is the timer 0, and in MCU clock source they are the external oscillator, system clock, power up timer, watchdog timer. These are the internal oscillator. These are the main parts of the MCU clock source. And there are some more parts of the internal diagram, and this is the timer 1. In timer 1 they are the some parts and we are discussed later. And next one, comparator 1. And coming to comparator 2 and comparator voltage references, these are the internal block diagram parts, and this is the analog to digital converter. And here P1C and P1D available. And coming to next, this is the comparator mode operation. Here special event trigger is there, and we have to clear TMR1H and TMR1L registers. NOT set interrupt flag bit TMR1F of the P1R1 register. And this is the block diagram. And coming to next, this is the PWM. And we have to remind that note is the 8-bit timer TMR2 register is contacted with the 2-bit internal Q clock. And this is the reset operation, refer to the configuration word register. This is the reset operation. And coming to the second question, here we have to provide the instructional set of microprocessing element with clock cycle required, and cycle required, memory required, flags affected, type of instructional based on addressing modes and operation, etc. And this is the systematic table of the data transfer instruction. And these are all the systematic data transfer instructions. This is the main table, and we divided to bit oriented instructions and program controller instructions. These are the table for this. And coming to the other instructions, they are NOP, CLR, and sleep. This is the other instructions. And coming to the third question, this question is explain microprocessing element. We have to explain the microprocessing element through architecture, and this is the architecture of microprocessor. Here are the main parts: ALU, control unit, register array, and side parts: input, output, memory unit. This is the main ALU block diagram. This is 8-bit ALU block. Yeah, this is the memory modules. And final, the system bus also is a system bus model. And coming to the fourth question, here correlate the microprocessing element with architecture we discussed in module 1. Actually, it refers to the von Neumann architecture. And coming to the fifth one, elaborate register organization of microprocessing element. This is the organization of microprocessing element. This is the bank 1 register summary. We discussed it. This one, bank 3 register summary, status register, option register, and this is the interrupt controller register. These are all the elaborate the registration organization. These are the organizations of microprocessing element. These are the, and coming to the end, there is a sixth question. Explain the type of algorithm used for signed and unsigned calculation. This is the diagram of the unsigned multiplication, and this is the unsigned division, non-restoring division, and this is a restoring division. There are the two types, unsigned and signed. And coming to seventh question, find what type of control logic unit used and correlate its performance with the type of control unit in COS syllabus module 3. And this is the main block diagram of the control unit. There are the instructional register, control unit, flags, clock, control bus. This is the main block diagram of the control unit. This is the type of control logic unit used and correlates performance. And coming to the eighth question, this is explain the memory management system in processing element selected. And first we discussed about the addressing modes. Coming to addressing modes, there are direct addressing mode, indirect addressing mode. This is the diagram of the direct addressing mode. This is the direct diagram of the indirect addressing mode. And immediate addressing mode also is there, restart addressing mode also is there, and these are the different types of addressing modes. Coming to ninth question, we have to elaborate the pipeline and parallel processing capabilities of the unit. This is a hazard management and control. And finally, we find whether processor level parallelism is available in the element selected. It's a cache coherence. It doesn't support processor level parallelism. So it does not support the processor level parallelism. Thank you.